So they're gonna be looking at if anybody published her license. Okay. Look like they're still in break. Are they still in break? Give me 1 second. Chat. Let's see. Yeah, they're still in break. Wow. Now, chat. I will tell you. I am going to have to call this stream. I got about 20 minutes left before I got to call the stream. If you watched on Rumble or Kick, y'all do know why. If you watched on Rumble and Kick during the intro, you do know why. But I can't, and I think they're about to wrap for the day anyway, even though supposedly they're going till 5. I'm surprised they're going till 5 on a Friday with the jury. Remember, their whole thing is not to burn the jury out. But if you know, you know. I got to go do a few things. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was reading donations before. My bad. Such a bad streamer. Such a bad streamer. Okay. Ignacio, thank you for the 5. It says the Tisa Tells chick name drop Jane Doe. Okay, I don't give a fuck. 0, thank you for the $1. Teflon, thank you for the 5. He says he's been charged. Okay, so he's answering the question I asked earlier. He says, yeah, Diddy's being charged with running game. Isn't it that's why they coming at the Tate brothers for running game? Basically, remember, all these women now are like, oh my God. Like, they're testifying to say in the moment, I wanted to do this to please him. They were trying to please him to get to a particular place in his life. And then they were oftentimes disappointed or upset when they saw him with other women. What is 50's baby mom saying? Yo, I did these free calls for you to spend your quality time. Remember, she would admit, my satisfaction of the free calls was when I got alone time and special time with him. Now they're admitting, yo, we did these free calls with you for you to go spend time with another woman. What's going on? They feel mad. They feel tricked, bamboozled. But it's not bamboozled in terms of sex trafficking. It's bamboozled like, yo, like, I thought you were my guy. Captain Hart, thinking for 5. It says, yo, yes, he is. I feel there's some higher up shit more than the Rico. Okay. Philly Kid, 5 on 12 says, yo, Diddy had him all greased up like a scene from Belly. Lady Shan says, do you think we're going to hear about Diddy being penetrated? I don't know. Maybe, see, it's tough for me to make an opinion on that because I would say maybe he didn't do, if Diddy ever got penetrated by the penis, maybe he was also like, I'm not going to get penetrated around my woman. Because again, of course, that's the epitome of emasculation. Diddy always wanted to be in control, be respected. If your girl watch you get fucked in the ass, it's like, yo, come on now, bro. But maybe it wasn't that at all. I don't know. Hugh Views says, yo, Diddy was playing around with the nut like it was finger paint. That's facts. L Digital says, Jada and Will, T.I. and Tiny, even the kings of old used to have weird relations. By the way, all these people that we're hearing about, we would imagine they get mad. Huh? No Name says, Ak, is the girl who works at T-Mobile Elena? You follow a girl I was messing around with who works at T-Mobile. I need to know. Bro, you sounding crazy tender right now. Like you sound like her man. You know she got a man, right? It's not Elena. I don't know who Elena. Do I follow somebody named Elena? It's not Elena though. And I'm glad y'all don't know who it is, because I don't want y'all to be weird. Elena. Who the fuck do I follow named Elena? This person, I follow somebody named Elena Black. Is that what you're talking about? No, I don't know who this person is. Sorry, brother. How is the AUSA helping the witness with testimony, not witness tampering? Well, that would be technically witness tampering. That would be called. It would be an objection by the defense saying that there's lead-in questions or there is the AUSA is actually testifying with their questioning, but it wouldn't be witness tampering. Somebody says their questions are clearly rehearsed. Yeah. No, of course they're rehearsed. That's what happened in court. The questions that asked to a witness for the government is always rehearsed. Just like a defense witness could rehearse their questions too. That's why I think, going back to that Tory Lanez thing, Tory Lanez and that whole thing happening the way he did, him and Sean Kelly should have rehearsed some shit. Okay? RL, thank you for the 5. He says, yo, read and review One Nation under blackmail. You will see why he's bringing prosecuted. Also look up Whitney Webb Diddy. Brother, you got to explain that a little bit better. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm keep reading. Drain Master, thank you for the 20. He says, call Wack so we can hear his take on Daphne. I'll call Wack tomorrow. No Name, thank you for the 5. Says, is the girl... Okay, no, yeah, I already answered that. Hugh View says, yo, we knew a Siano girl y'all listen to. What? Damn, this guy just started talking in patois. Yo, Akademiks. We knew a said, no girl I listen to them man, make Peter, Paul, and the dunce down the street, run up in them. They wanted the fucking fame and money that came with being with Diddy. Okay. 02, thank you for the 5. It says, didn't he take her to Turks for 15 days? It was 9 days, and it was 6 days in Bahamas. He says, why did she say he took another girl to a place she wanted to go? Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. So later on, the girl was mad, or Daphne was mad that Diddy took another girl to Turks. 02, just trying to make this make sense, I would probably say, yeah, no, you're right. Except what probably happened is, like, maybe it was a place in Turks. I don't know Turks that well, but maybe it was a place in Turks. Maybe, sometimes girls will go somewhere and they'll send something to a guy, be like, oh, I want to go to this place next time we're there. And maybe that was their conversation. And then Diddy brought the other girl to that place in Turks, not Turks, the country. So just not generally the country. LSTN Solutions. Somebody says Young Miami will never tell the truth. And that's why this is the catch-22 about it all. I think Young Miami fucked up Diddy's operation. He treated her different. She wasn't going for certain shit. Other women realized, let me tell you this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt like, let me not use me. But I know this is true for men. Let me tell you this. If I see a nigga dog you out, or men usually treat women like you've allowed or dictate other women to treat you. If that makes sense. Or you've allowed other men to treat you. So put it like this. If you've let a nigga just hit you up all the time at 3 a.m., fuck you, never hang out with you, don't bring you on dates, don't do this, don't do that, got other hoes. When another dude gets with you, most likely he's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to be different. He's going to be like, well, you allow that nigga to do that, I'm going to do it too. What I believe, and this is my theory, that with Young Miami, they start seeing a different side of Diddy. Why? It's not because Diddy wanted to. Diddy couldn't move that way with like a hood bitch from Broward County. So, or not Broward County, I think it's Dade County, Miami-Dade. And I think the woman felt a certain type of way. It's the same way how I think they all got mad when they saw Diddy was probably gaslighting all of them why he doesn't have a kid with them. Then they see Diddy pop up with a kid. And they probably feel enraged. Like, what the fuck? This nigga told me he wasn't going to do kids. Now you got a kid? Exactly. So if you ask me, Young Miami fucked up the whole thing. But when you say she won't tell her truth, I agree. I think if Diddy was fucking with a bunch of Young Miamis, this doesn't happen. A girl like Young Miami, you could piss on her, shit on her, do anything to her. She's not going to go to the police and she's not going to be on the stand crying. If anything, those are the type of women that would be like, fuck that, I gotta, like, yo, I'm getting a bag. Like, you know, those are the type of women like that. Like, whatever Diddy wanted her to do, she could justify by saying she was getting a bag. These other women, and again, I think she did like Diddy, Young Miami, but I don't think, you see the way these other girls were thinking about Diddy? They wanted Diddy to be their end-all, be-all, and their man. I think Young Miami was just there to tap them pockets. Get her Maybach, get her this, get her that. That's it. You get what I'm saying? So Young Miami understood the game more than these other. Everything we're hearing from all the victims, they're all seeking love. Cassie and Daphne Joy basically said, we fucked multiple men and we were okay with doing it at first. As long as at the end of the night, we fucked the man we wanted. They were getting fucked by multiple men. And they did it under the guise of, I'm trying to fuck Diddy at the end of the night. I just want Diddy. Young Miami ain't doing that. Young Miami from the, if he cheating, I'm doing him worse era. Them type of chicks, they're headaches. Now, they ain't going to go to the cops on you, but you're not going to get them to get down with some of the program that Diddy wanted. The type of program Diddy wanted was always going to erupt because it's only the Gina Hughes, the Cassies, and the Daphne Joys of this world that's going to let it happen. Anyway. Daniel, thank you for the, what's DKK? What type of currency is that? It's a Loki, this is 4D chess moved by 50 to get full custody of their child. This baby mom is crazy as fuck. Talents 860 says she defended Diddy online, then testified wholly. That's going to be, on Cross, they're going to rip her a new one. How do you say or allude to Diddy being in cuffs for no reason or for nothing and then testify against him? Jermaine says, stop the cap. Some of y'all don't make $3K a month. Y'all signing up for the $10K a month rent money package. You guys be the judge. Daniel says 50 Instagram is awfully quiet all of a sudden. Said many men going crazy about Fifth right now. I think 50 got to play this interesting. Remember, at the end of the day, it says baby moms. It says baby moms. Everything 50 is going to post about her currently he has to think about court. Captain Hart says, we haven't heard any physical abuse yet, like Cassie. We're going to hear it. That's what I'm saying. Direct ain't over yet. It's still going on now, but it's going to go on until Monday. Drain Master says, you got to do a live with Unc. You could help get his numbers up. He's funny, too. Now, I know he's incredibly funny. Deanna M., thank you for becoming a new member. Love you, girl. Jay Cardi, thank you for the 10. It says, listen to Unc last video. He rips Tisa Tells. We did that already. The Old Man's Den says, yo, Diddler sent the Punisher to tickle that butt, huh? What? And then he says, yo, where is DJ Thick with the wide hips chat? Wait, is that when I stepped out? Why you call me thick? Pause. Reality Beast, thank you for the 20. He says, 50 got a baddie pregnant. Got proof she's an unfit mom. Now instead of having to listen to her, she has to listen to him and possibly pay him child support and try to fuck him for money. That's a win in my book. She ain't gonna pay him child support. She doesn't have a job. She has no income. Jerquez Huey says Diddy's mom used to snoo in front of him when he was a kid. What do you mean snoo? What's that? That's why he's doing this, because he's traumatized. Kendrick Centurion says another L for New York. Y'all the new Atlanta. Lady Shan, thank you for the 2. Says, if I see you with the drink today, it's gonna be me and you. Did you see me with the drink? Jay Cardi, thank you for the 5. We watched that video about Unc and Tisa. Okay. Let me go over to the Academy. We should have a couple tweets built up. Here we go. Wow, 31 new members. Holy. 9 break, thank you for the 10. Says, who would have thought Barter 6 would end up being better than the Carter 6? Sad times. Y'all don't fuck with that Carter 6? Anthony Arnold, thank you for the 5 gifted. Eyes of the Ace, thank you for the 2. Says, she says Diddy likes to play in it. Yeah, playing the semen. Understand. Uriel says, Act, please explain the Kendrick shit for the Carter album. You had me excited for nothing. Okay, maybe I was drunk or something. I was reading from like a blog. I should have put it on the screen because people think that I was being a real source. I don't know what's going on with Wayne, and if I did know what's going on with Wayne, I would have told y'all that most times when I'm leaking shit, it comes from their label or their management. So, yeah, I think I said the high Kendrick shit because I seen Drake, Nicki, and Wayne that was supposed to be on the song. Clearly that was wrong. Drake and Nicki's not featured on the album, okay? Super Scorpio 12, thank you for the 5. It says, W stream Cardi. Cardi, let a real one treat you right. Put a ring back on that finger. What? Emmanuel Doe, thank you for the 5 Canadian, says, this trial with Diddy, if he's convicted, will signify the end of hip-hop pimping and hoe era that lasted the last 30 years. Okay. 10 Screw, thank you for the 2. It says, she was with Jason Derulo. Oh, yeah. Daphne Joy was with Jason Derulo before Diddy. Tim D. Barber says, breaking news, this is a prosecution's last witness. I don't think so. No, it's no way. It's no way. They got to bring up a couple experts. I think KK got to take the stand or something of the sort, okay? Legendary, thank you for the 5. It says, the Act impersonator, the trial, made a video going in on you. His channel is... Come on. Who cares? Stephen Kienzler, thank you for the 2. It says, her and Cassie look alike. Dreamlit Beast, thank you for the 5. It says, sup, bro? Murder everybody. Yo, Dot as well. What? That's Wayne on Carter 6. Shit. Are we getting the popcorn or nah? Weezy can take him. No, we can't. No, we can't. I like Wayne, but Wayne can't handle him. No. Rico Story, thank you for the 5. So you have to hit Wayne's team and find out what happened with his with this album. I'm heartbroken. See, I don't like it. I hit his team and figure it out. Black Investor, he says, am I the only one that purchased the Diddy meme coin? Probably, but thank you for being a member for 7 months. Double G, Double N, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Fuck with you, bro. Counselor at Large, thank you for the 5. He just sent a bunch of crying, laughing emojis. Jose Cuervo, it says, yo, get Unc on the stream, bro. We're trying. Zayshawn Malcolm says, he seems nuttered down. He not side barren like yesterday. Fuck all them reporters. Kill the competition. What up, Vibes Akademiks? What's up, Zayshawn? Double G, Double N, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. King of the South, Grudge Racing, thank you for the 20. Says, I think Diddy's parents ran a brothel because there ain't no way. Do y'all think that this behavior stemmed from his childhood, chat? Interesting. Black Investor says, how 50 gonna put a baby in a sex worker? Hey, even players fuck up too, chat. Water Tastes Yucky, thank you for the 5. He says, I think Diddy got more men laid than his girls. Of course, he was helping a lot of niggas get pussy, right? Marcus Allen, thank you for the 5. He says, many men. Many, 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 many men. Thank you, brother. Black Investor also says, when 50 baby mama kisses her son and when 50 kisses him, does it mean that 50 is kissing? Don't do that. Don't do that. Tune Jr., thank you for the 5. It says, truck until midnight. For how long you going to be streaming, bro? How long? You probably weren't watching on Rumble or Kick. I do have to run. It's for a good reason. It's for a good reason, okay? I'm going to try to make it happen. Really, I could tell y'all. The Weeknd invited me to a show. He invited me last night, tonight, and tomorrow. They took care of me. Cardi's performing. Cardi wants to tap in with me. So, you know, that's why I'm getting off stream a little earlier today, okay? I don't want to make it feel like this is some super exclusive shit. Yeah, Cardi also said Cardi said, "Yo, act. Let's all right. Damn, you come to the show. Let's catch an interview or something real quick. You know, everything is talk until it happens. But he did say something of the sort. Okay, all good though. Somebody said Diddy was a nutty professor that kept Pizza Hut on speed dial. Meat lovers, extra large professor. He kept that Pizza Hut on dial. Wow. Shh. Thank you for the 2. He says, if Drake hit his BM, y'all will call this a win. If you know, you know. Somebody says, Cleta Smith says, Diddy should have just said he was filming porn. No Name says, okay. Damn, he doing it on 2 accounts. He says, is that girl that work at T-Mobile? Is her? Bro. Bro. Yo. Hey, No Name. I could tell you care about this girl. If you want, I'll unfollow. I don't even know her. I'll unfollow her for you. Okay? Because I don't want to lose you as a supporter. I could tell. Because if I end up doing something with this woman, you're going to be like, it's going to be hard for you to support. No, I'll unfollow her. Just let me know if you want me to unfollow her, okay? King Bezzy, we looked at the Kesha case. Thank you for the donation, but we looked at it like yesterday. We kind of got the understanding. It's not necessarily like Cassie, though. This Cassie case is really intriguing because these details are like so nasty, and we're hearing about like freak offs from a guy who does cuckold shit. Kesha doesn't seem like she was ever pursuing like the love or attention. The love or attention of Diddy. Not Diddy, I mean Uncle Luke, or no, it's Uncle Luke. Dr. Luke. Like how Cassie was doing with Diddy. Cassie wanted a relationship. So when I said this motherfucker got CFA sandwiches on reserve. What's wrong with you, bro? What's CFA sandwiches? Jose Cuervo says, get Uncle on stream, bro. Well, Truality, thank you for the new membership. Raw Rap Now, thank you for the 5. So these women knew what they were doing. Stop it. They were groomed by the money and the lifestyle, not the person. Ruger Red, thank you for the 10 gifted subs to the Academy. Appreciate you, brother. Your Ruger Red is like single-handedly the reason why the Academy be kicking up on King Akademiks. I can't lie. Drink More Water says, did you smash the tings on your IG story? Come on, brother. What type of question is that? Like, we had a good Bible study, just had a good Bible study meeting, Anyway. Raw Rap. It says, can you explain how are you in a committed relationship when y'all both freaking off with everybody else? Well, by the time Diddy got to Daphne, he was telling these women, I don't want to be in a relationship. With Cassie, I think he was lying to them. But I think he always lied to women, period. But I think that's his game. He lied to women to make them feel special. So here's the thing. He's a billionaire, so he always gave all women money or some type of money. And sometimes, there's a lot of women who will be like, if they get something from a man, this is why they post every gift they get. They're like, that's their, you ever heard a girl say, my love language is money. My love language is gifts. Like, that's stupid shit, right? So I do think that, these people were probably feeling a way about Diddy and trying to get to a certain place in his life. But like, as of recent of him being in this whole thing with, he was in that whole situation with Daphne. He was telling the truth. He said, I'm not faithful and I'm with other women. She agreed to be in it. Okay, super score, but I think I read that already. Emmanuel Doe says, this trial with Diddy convicted will signify. Okay, I read that already. So I said, why is 50's ops not clowning him? You think they want to fuck with 50 Cent? Come on. Q Steady, thank you for the 5. So, do you think Yo Miami would be subjected to the same thing Cassie or Daphne was, or was he selectiveness? Nah, I think he tried it with her. There was probably just more pushback. He definitely tried the same thing. You don't have 15 years of experience with freak offs to meet a girl and don't do freak offs no more, right? Peace Dealer, thank you for the 5 gifted. Toon Jr., he says, we on kick too. Shout out to all the truckers. Love you guys so much. All right, perfect. We should get a few more tweets. And I think the day is wrapping up. Here we go. Okay. So they're back. So all rise. Right? Comey says, pull up this exhibit. So what is this? Jane Doe says, it's a copy. It's a note on my notes. So were you writing what you were feeling at the time? She says, yes, I wrote. She wrote, you lied straight to my face to use me for hotel nights before your trip. Comey says, when you took a break from Sean, where did you travel? She said, France. Sean started texting me again and again. Paris, Paris, Paris. How did it make you feel? That he cared. But I knew I had to stay strong. I went away for 5 days. Jane says, he was adamant we should see each other. I missed him too. Why? Because I loved him. Soon we were planning to go to Turks. I'd go to Miami first. How would Sean write to you? He said, a night of debauchery, then go to the beach. Jane said, I said, no. We have to reconnect. He said, cool. Comey says, AUSA, did that turn out to be true? No. What did you do in Miami? We bickered about Paris. He says his girl can't just up and leave like that. What's this photo right here? It's a photo of her dinner. Then what? He took a pill and we went to a hotel. We were watching porn. Sean says, do you want Don? AUSA asks, well, what did you say? She said, yes. Well, why did you say yes? She said, I was just used to it. And after that freak off, we went to Turks. Wow. So she admits she obliged. And Peace Dealer, thank you for all the gifted subs. Peace Dealer also said, I reached out to give you a consultation on your birthday. You know, you wanted to know what kind. It's an astrology reading. I am willing to bet you $1,000 you'll be accurate. All I want is your honest feedback. No Name says, you're the realest. That's why I fuck with you. Been a chat nigga since middle school. Nothing bigger than a chat. Brother, you didn't tell me. Do you want me to unfollow your girl? Like, it's cool. If I follow your girl, like, I don't know her. Like, I check my DMs. There isn't a lane I follow. I will unfollow her. It's fine. We don't have no conversations. Let me know. I like people to be upfront, okay? Young Nino, thank you for the 2. Says, if Diddy wins, 50 still giving him the beats. Okay? All good. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I should unfollow her right now, right? Yeah, I'm gonna unfollow her right now. Shit. Cause y'all about to be on her neck next. All right, I hit. She private. Yeah, how did I even end up following her? How do I follow a girl that's like private and shit? All right, bro, let me know. Anyway, all good. So they went to Turks. Let's see. Somebody says, this is where our tax dollars is going, shaking my head. And I guess the disappointment is coming from, it feels like these women were struggling to try to get Diddy within their grasp, trying to keep him faithful, trying to make him do what they wanted to do. And out of desperation, a lot of times, it appears that they would, do these freak offs or even suggest it just to get closer to him. So I guess that's what they're saying. How's that Diddy's fault? Somebody said it's right. Do you want Don? The answer is yes. It said, folks, this is on direct examination. Correct me if I'm wrong. They haven't yet read a message where Jane Doe's answers to any of these questions says no, that's going to be important. I'm going to be honest with you. They might give Brian Steele this one. They might give Brian Steele this shit. This might be Brian Steele's show. What are you talking about? Queen Prodigy says she finna gawk just you nosy. Nah, bro. Like, leave my man alone. Yo, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo, chat, like, this is gonna sound crazy to you. Like, and I hope I don't, like, I don't even want to say this because, like, even at my meet and greet, like, I love meeting couples, right? And, like, I remember even my first show, there was people, like, there's women, beautiful women that DM me, be like, hey, listen, my boyfriend watches and listens to you all the time. His birthday's coming up. I just want to get him a gift to come see you, and I'm going to come with him. And that's just regular shit. That's just normal stuff. I'm not going to lie. The number one, like, most of the times a girl hits me up, I ain't gonna lie, chat. Her boyfriend introduced me to her. She, like, this is how it always happened, I promise you. She's like, yeah, she never hits me up. She waits till she gets rid of the nigga. She'll be like, yeah, my boyfriend used to listen to you all the time. Like, he would just be playing you all the time. I said, what happened to your boyfriend? She'll be like, yeah, we broke up. So it's good. I'm like, what? But still, now it happens a lot. So if one of my chat niggas is saying, unfollow my girl, bro, I got you. I love you too much, bro. Let me tell you this. Women, like, well, not all women, but women will go, they'll go with the wind. My chat niggas are here to stay. So if I follow your girl, it's cool. It's cool. Somebody said Noah's Ark. Yeah, that's the place I see everybody goes in Turks, right? Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark Turks. Like, everybody's dying to just go here. The water is clear, though, huh? New Facts on Lock says, yo, Wayne's team really let him ruin his legacy. Nah, I think Wayne's such a veteran, it don't matter what he dropped. He's already a legend. He's already a legend. Yo, rest up. What's up with you, bro? King Buck, what's up with you? Somebody said hard on thoughts, act making a comeback. What y'all said? I was down bad last couple years. Uh-huh. It's been a couple tough years, chat. It's all good. It's recovery. Somebody said, I'm about to take some chick to Turks. Nah. Actually, I was gonna go there I was gonna go there on for like my birthday, but I'm really not trying to go nowhere until this trial is done. So I don't know if y'all know that. I would have did some shit for my birthday, but the trial started and fuck it. You know, I'll go on a trip after this shit because I think what we're doing here is just too important. Why don't I talk about Trump and Epstein? Only Diddy. I don't know if Trump's on the Epstein list. Only person we saw say that was Elon Musk. And apparently they got on a call today and they're piecing it up. They're about to become BFFs again. I don't know. I should go to Egypt on some spiritual shit. Nigga, I could just go to my backyard. What the hell? Yo, Jay Patek, yeah, listen. You heard what Future said. You just gotta let the streets pay the tab now, you know? Let the streets pay the tab. You can't keep them. If you can't keep what they want to stay, you gotta let them go. Trump's on that list. Stop playing. I don't know. Like, what y'all think I'm like? This is what I don't like what y'all do. Y'all acting like I'm hiding some shit. I don't know Trump on the list. Him and Elon start beefing out of the blue. It looked like some shit you would see on Shade Room. I've never seen shit like that before. What happened to the thing I'm gonna do with the white girl? Are you talking about Lauren Conlon? Yeah, me and her been in communication. We gonna do like a sit down where I could get to ask her certain questions because she's been in court every day. Oh, she said she wasn't gonna be there today. Oh, that's why. Remember she said it yesterday? She wasn't gonna be in court today. That's why we didn't get an update. Okay. Fruit jams. Let's go with you, bro. What? Axe back fat. What type of name is that? Axe back fat. Yo, I'm getting skinny now, right? Like, look, nigga, I'm kind of. Yo, I know I was losing some weight. I could finally see a vein in my forearm. I'm like, yeah. A Drake update. Drake's working on music. I haven't heard it. Actually, I don't even know. I'm not. I got to talk to Drake. I'm gonna talk to him. Last thing I hit him about was OVO Fest, but I'll get some more details on it. I've been letting him cook and not hitting him with random this and third. Yo, my boy know he got to cook up a classic. It got to be a classic. Not Jenny from the block. What's up? Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think this is a sickness of mine. Yo, I could spot fineness from a PFP this small. I see Not Jenny for the block. I clicked on. I'm like, yeah, look at her, a little bad. I'm like, somebody said what? Yeah, no. I'm trying to do something with Unc. I'm trying to do something with all these YouTubers. And also, like, we sit here and I talk to y'all all the time. Y'all, you know what somebody said? We want to see people challenge you, right? And yeah. Dirk new paperwork dropped. I'll pull it up after the stream. It's sealed. Dirk's new paperwork is sealed. That's a problem. Yeah, I don't know if Drake's album is going to be called Iceman, but maybe it is. I don't know. Drake and Dot both UK. What? Trump framed Diddy. 21 Savage update. Me and 21 Savage been playing phone tag. I don't know. Like, I'm hoping this means he got some music coming. But me and him, he called me. I ain't answer. I call him. He ain't answer. He called me back. And I forgot what I was doing. And I called him back, and he was getting out of the car. So 21's my guy. I think it's time. Matter of fact, I think it's time. Next time I talk to 21, I'm going to talk to him tonight. I'm going to put some pressure on him. I think it's time for him to drop music. Yeah. We need a 21 Savage album. Facts. Somebody says, where Kyrie been at? I don't know. Kyrie not in the Discord? Somebody said, Ak had who on what? With the who on the what? Stop playing. All right, man. We got enough. Let's get to the tweets, bro. Let's get to the tweets. Okay. Here we go. We got some tweets. So they went to Turks. Comey says, what happened in Turks? So Paul came in. Jesus Christ. Did he bring in the prostitutes to Turks? What happened? I'm back in an outfit. I'm trying to do another round. It was painful. I couldn't have sex. Why not? I was extremely sore. Sean tried to lube me up. Damn. He said, you can't take any more dick? What the fuck? I threw the bracelet and said, you only brought me to suck dick for you. Oh my God. Yo, Diddy, 50. 50. I ain't even gonna cap with you. This is diabolical. Your baby mom's is in a tirade screaming at Diddy saying, you only brought me to Turks to suck dick for you. Yo, chat, this is a freak off world tour, man. Fuck what Drake had going on. This is the real tour called It's a Blur. After so much drugs and 2C you taking and all this goddamn GHB cocktail, your memory is going to be a blur. It's a blur. It's a blur, people. It's a blur. This is the Grand National Freak Off Tour. This is a stadium one. They're in Turks with it. She said, you only brought me here to suck some cock for you. I was talking, then sat on the steps of a villa. AUSA says, did Sean ever talk? She says, yes. He said, how could you make me look like that in front of Paul? So I guess she said that in front of Paul. And Diddy said, how could you embarrass me like that? Why would you say some shit like that? Jane says, Sean told me to apologize to Paul. I messaged him and said I was sorry how I acted and that I was really glad he'd come out to see me. Comey says, who told you to do that? Jane Daphne Joy says, Sean. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Don't make my heart turn cold. Have mercy on... Somebody said, have mercy on her tonsils. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie, chat. And according to the internet, I just started getting pussy like yesterday, so that's what it is. But I've never seen a woman who is essentially admitting she's so sore from sucking dick. She's sore from fucking and sucking dick. This is another level, chat. Jay Mason, thank you for the 5. He says, you think Queen Moreland? Okay, yeah, that's Nicole Westmoreland. You're calling her Queen Moreland? I like that name. You said, should she do the cross or should Steele? I'm going to say Steele. I'm going to tell you why. Currently, there's nothing that Jane Doe is saying that is basically... I think you're bringing Nicole Westmoreland if you're trying to point out that this person's a liar. I don't think that's a problem with this testimony. What you need to point out in this testimony is that she liked it, and she's money hungry, and she knew what she was doing, and she wanted to do it, and when the going was good, she had no complaints until he got locked up and her ass went broke. You bring in Brian Steele for that, so I would say Brian Steele. It's the gloves for me. Thank you for the chat membership. Appreciate you. Wow. It's crazy. It's crazy. So gloves to me. I see you out there. Queen Prodigy, I see you. She says, Pum Pum can't bench press. Ooh, I see you. Somebody says, Steele going to drop 50. I think Steele's going to do it. Well, here's the thing. This can't be halfway through her testimony. Why am I saying this, chat? The reason why I'm saying this is because she hasn't yet alleged abuse. She hasn't talked about him putting hands on her. All she said is, I was cool with the freak offs at first, but he ain't want to stop. It opened up Pandora's box. King Buck, thank you for them 5 gifted memberships, man. Yo, chat, I want to give y'all an update. And King Akademiks chat, we going to have to holler at y'all because it ain't no way. Let me look right now. This shit don't make no sense to me. Oh, shit. King Akademiks started out with more viewers today, but the Academy got more viewers right now. King Akademiks got 7,000. The Academy got 8. Oh, wow. Let me give you this interesting tidbit. And I'm still shocked because King Akademiks is supposed to be the bigger page. Let me tell you this. Okay. As far as members go, we have 535 members on the Academy. 535. Let's go to King Akademiks. how do I look at it again? Here we go. On King Akademiks, which is the bigger page, we only got 301. We got 301 to 5, was it 75? I forgot what number I said. So the Academy is kind of doubling them numbers. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the chat on the screen. I don't know. But the Academy is running it up. I got to be honest. Okay? All right. Here we go. By the way, I see you, Deanna. I see you. Am I saying your name right? Comey says, what did you write to Sly? I asked if he could come to Turks. I told him he need a passport. Do you have your shots? I asked him, did he have his vaccinations? Do you have your passport? Do you have your shots? Girl, do you want to come back with Rob to America? She sounded like R. Kelly to me. So 50 Cent baby mama asked this question.
You have your passport. Did you get your shots?
Did you get your shots?
Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America.
Look at this face right here.
Rob to America.
Look at this. Jesus Christ. America.
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 Do you have your passport?
Yup.
Did you get your shots?
Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America?
America. America.
Why he shake his head like that? This is some sex trafficking shit, chat.
Do you have your passport?
If you could make sex trafficking sound melodic and harmonic, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Free that nigga out of jail, man. Come on, bro. This is the type of nigga that he could make anything sound good. Nah, I'm sorry. This nigga made a PSA recruitment video for sex trafficking, and it sounded fire. Nigga, the way he said it, nigga, I was trying to check my passport. Like, hold on, is my shit like expired? Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Shit.
Did you get your shots? Who wants to come back with us to America?
I ain't even gonna cap with you. This shit was so fire, I started raising my own hand. I'm like, nigga, I forgot I'm in America, and he don't want niggas. He's trying to recruit for some other shit. Oh my God. Let's stop it, Chad. Let's keep it going. Okay. What does Sly respond? He says, I'm willing, but I don't got that vaccination card. So why did you do this? She says to make it up to Sean. So she tried to get another sex worker to pipe her down that Diddy could be happy. AUSA says, why did you write this in a way to, why did you write this way to Sly and Paul? I wanted them to feel good, like they weren't being used. Why? I just do. What was the love contract? Oh my God, this is Brother Love right here. It's that Brother Love shit, man. Niggas say he signed a love contract. He asked how much I want per month. Oh, so he was signing. Yo. What the hell is a love contract, chat? I guess that's where he notarizes the amount that he's going to trick on you for. So apparently that's where he said, how much did you want per month? She said 15 and he said 10. Oh my God. So that's the love contract. Did he start paying your rent? Yes. Who paying your rent now? Diddy. What? Diddy still paying the rent? What else did he pay for? My teeth. What do you mean? Sean ain't like my teeth, so I got new veneers. He also paid to furnish my house. My allowance didn't just do it. I used 3 credit cards. What? What? Oh, nah, they going crazy on the Academy page right now. Can't compete with them motherfuckers. So Diddy said, Diddy was like mad particular. I don't like your teeth. Go get them done again. Got this chick in there. Got this chick probably in Colombia with them chiclets. Holy shit. I see ya. By the way, shout out to Leslie Seabrooks. Thank you for becoming a member on King Akademiks. 02 says, we got to give this cross to Westmoreland. She will shred. I don't think you can go wrong with either or, but I do think it's a Brian Steele moment. James Odiambo, thank you for becoming a member as well. Okay. Joshua Bentacore says, I'll fly out. To Cali, business class. No Diddy. Sound Diddy-esque to me. Holy shit. So Diddy paid for her teeth. Got her furnished a spot. Diddy's still paying the rent? Wow. Diddy is still paying her rent. Wow. Imagine paying the rent of somebody who's testifying for the government. And now here's the thing too. It doesn't mean she's all the way flipped on Diddy, but it pretty much kind of does, right? Because she's going to have to allege the abuse. Right now she's talking kind of nice. I told you yesterday's interrogation of her and even today, it felt like she was kind of saying, fuck with this nigga. They're going to have to change his tone very quickly. RR, thank you for the 2, says, Stevie J says, gang smashed Daphne. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Really? Oh.
Curtis, what's good, man? You and your feelings about Daphne? Cause she would gang them? Or is it that you sucking little Rod dick? However it go, I want you to fade, nigga. Fuck all that. Since it's entertainment, let me beat the shit out of you on TV or something. Don't duck that. I'm calling you out. What you want to do, Curtis? Curtis!
Oh, shit.
Curtis, what's good, man? You and your feelings about Daphne? Cause she would gang them? Or is it that you sucking little Rod dick? However it go, I want you to fade, nigga. Fuck all that. Since it's entertainment, let me beat the shit out of you on TV.
This was a year ago. But I think nobody thought Daphne was going to be involved like that. Low Life Bread, thank you for the 2, says, America. So, yeah, Stevie J did call us out.
50 Cent is reacting to his ex-girlfriend and baby mama Daphne Joy being named in the Diddy lawsuit. In case you're unaware, Daphne was named as one of Diddy's workers. And by worker, I mean a very specific type of worker that I cannot state on this app because this video will get taken down. I'm sure you can do the math. In response, 50 posted this picture of himself smoking a cigar. In the caption, he says, I didn't know you was a blank worker, you little blank worker, LOL. Yo, this is a movie.
So with the whole shit with me, he sat up.
50 Cent is during Diddy's freak off party.
Interesting.
Do most CEOs, to get to that level of power, have to have a level of corruption in them?
You don't have to. It's a choice. You can do it without it. It's just faster if you do the bullshit. The problem is, whatever you do on the bullshit, it's a loan. It's not a give. The Illuminati don't give nobody shit. They loan. When they take back with interest.
You see the Leo Coens.
Abner Bromowitz. Because Abner remembers everything you did to him in that bathhouse. Bet you want to kill me even more now. I'll make sure he'll be able to talk with me on Philadelphia when I bring it back in 8 days. Oh. You better watch your Lior.
Are we in the era of truth now?
Absolutely.
You know,
Everything that is about to happen this year is intentional, and it has been in the making for over 10 years now. I promise you this, ain't seen shit yet.
oh,
And Ye has not had his aha moment yet.
DJ Gutter,
You can doubt us all.
thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. I'm telling you, the academy is undefeated, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
But the one thing you cannot deny, we are all Hebrew.
What is she
We are
talking
all
about?
gifted.
listed in a lawsuit as a sex worker for Diddy.
She a hooker. Just didn't know that.
You know what time it is. We see that 50 Cent is going at Diddy because his baby mother, I believe Daphne, is listed in a lawsuit as a sex worker for Diddy.
She a hooker. She a Diddy bop.
Oh, man.
She was a Diddy bop first. He just didn't know that.
Oh. Dude, are the circles
You
that
must
small?
feel stupid as shit, Curtis. He sent it right to you.
Wait. Diddy sent Daphne to 50 and 50 got her pregnant?
Are
Hope she didn't send her herpes. He ain't bring it, you know. I hope that didn't come with. That would explain why you would be a little salty, though. You know, it's right to you. Hope she didn't send her herpes. He ain't bring it, you know. I hope that didn't come with. That would explain why you would be a little salty, though. You know, maybe you be posting on them outbreak days. I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know. But the post was funny. I've been reposted. 50 been on a tear.
50 been on a tear.
You know,
He has reason.
diaper rash will make cranky. All them.
One more question before we take this break. Can you name some people in the Hollywood or the industry that are upstanding that you be like, there's no smut on there?
Wow. Let's see. I had promised him an all-star party. Okay, this is after, Diddy paid for the new teeth. Promised him all-star party. What's that? He said, I'd bring the top 3 guys all in the same night. Oh, man. She was going to fuck. She said an all-star party is she was going to fuck the top 3 niggas that Diddy likes same night. Same night. All-star party. This is nasty work, chat. Chat, I'll be in court the next day, nigga, with this bitch. You can't kiss my son no more with them lips. She was having an all-star. The all-star game went down in her throat. I'm sorry, that's crazy. The all-star game can't go down in my baby mama mouth. I'm sorry. That's crazy. Chat, the all-star game went down with her tonsils, gang. I can't, nah. No way. An all-star game happening in your girl's mouth is crazy. The all-star game. Nah, I gotta tweet about this one. Nah. Nasty work, chat. Nasty work. An all-star game going on in your girl's throat is crazy. This is crazy. I gotta put this on Instagram too. I just want to hear what people gotta say. This is crazy, chat. This is nasty work, chat. This is nasty work. This is nasty. They said, why would you do that? Well, I was with my lover and he liked that. I told him only one rule to the freak off that could happen tonight. The All-Star game. The All-Star game, chat. The All-Star game. Only one rule. Here's the rule. I got to be awake at 8 a.m. on Sunday. Now, we don't know if this was Saturday. We don't know if this was Saturday because we know they got a slam dunk contest? Don't they got a slam dunk contest, chat? Don't they got the 3-point contest? Don't they got the skills challenge? Don't they got the rookie game? Chat. Don't they got the celebrity game? Chat. This was an all-star weekend for the ages, and it was happening in her throat. This is crazy, chat. This is crazy. Nah, this one's crazy. This is crazy. The skills challenge happening in her throat is diabolical. It's diabolical, chat. The rookie challenge, oh, that's crazy. A nigga doing a dunk contest in your girl's mouth is ridiculous. Somebody say commercial included. You need Jesus. Stop playing. Stop playing. This is bad work, chat. This is bad work. She said an all-star contest. It says, this the first text? Jane says he felt hesitant about my all-star party. He says, does your pussy hurt? You ain't being straight with me. Comey said, and the second, a minute later, he quoted my text asking for more furniture. So she was going to do an all-star game in her mouth and her pussy. This is crazy, chat. I got to put this up on Instagram, bro. This is crazy. And all she wanted was, can I get that furniture? The shit a bitch will do for a nice sectional is ridiculous. Chat, go check to make sure your girl didn't suck some dick for that sectional in her crib. Make sure she ain't sucked some cock for it. Just ask for receipts. Just ask for receipts. Bitch, how the fuck you get this? How the fuck you get this couch that roll out into a bed? What the hell? Bitch, you on Tempur-Pedic? Who dick you sucked? Who dick you sucked for this Tempur-Pedic bed, bitch? Bitch, what type of all-star goddamn game did you have for this motherfucking dresser right here? What all-star game you had up in your mouth for this fucking dresser? This shit's so crazy. This shit is so crazy. Diddy said, bitch, don't your pussy hurt? Nah, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. It's like Diddy looking out for her. Don't your pussy hurt at this point? An all-star game freak off is diabolical, chat. Comey says, Sean writes, Rico is ready. Who was that? He said, that might be a man named Michael. Or wait, maybe it was role play. I think Sean was Rico. You don't know? No, I don't know who Rico was. Holy shit. Holy shit, chat. Holy shit. I've never seen some shit like this, chat. I got to post this on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. I need everybody to go see this shit. This shit sound crazy. all-star freak-off is ridiculous. 50 deserves full custody. 50 deserves full custody. Let me add that to the post. An all-star freak-off is diabolical, chat. This is diabolical. Give me 1 second. Holy, man. Jesus Christ.
Name, they were just good people.
Yeah.
Can you just give us a couple people?
I have. Terry Lynn Carrington.
Okay.
My very good friend.
Let me see. As I said, I knew when that was asked, Cam got tipped off on that. Pause. This is crazy, Chad. This is crazy.
I think everyone has hope.
This is not gonna go well.
It's not going to go well.
Nah, he
Well,
got
yeah,
the elf
Puff took-
shoes on.
Puff took Cassie from Ryan Leslie.
I mean, it appears to be as such,
Yes.
right? I mean, you know,
Stevie J. Daphne Joy. You ever spoke about it after that or no?
Oh, Daphne, what brought you up tonight?
My girlfriend, Miss Jackson, she's been a really good friend of mine for a few years now, and she's coming out with a show with Nelly, and I'm just here to support.
So would you ever consider doing a reality show, because you have a high-profile relationship too?
I mean, if it had anything to do
Was
with...
Daphne Joy one of Floyd's girls? Who is she with? Who was her guy at that time? Who's her guy at that time?
with maybe like kids fashion or like something fashionable, things like that, then maybe. But I'm kind of a pretty private person, so probably not. I don't know. Yeah.
So is that what you're working on, like kids clothing?
Yeah, I'm working on like a kids clothing line because I noticed that like a lot of more little baby girls have nicer stuff to pick from, and I want some more cooler stuff for my son. So yeah.
That's what's up. So there's a lot of things been going on in the media with the Mike Brown case. You know, like a lot of looting and things like that. How do you feel about that?
I just feel like I mean, I was talking to some of my friends and everything, and it did seem unfair, and just...
As the years passed, they never officially confirmed the status of their relationship. And then in 2013, all hell broke loose.
Say it with me, besties. Here we go. Here we go.
50 was accused of ransacking Daphne's bedroom during a June 2013 argument at her Los Angeles condo. Daphne told police that 50 made $7,100 worth of damages in her condo. And when she locked herself in her bedroom, he kicked the door open and kicked her. Police found broken chandeliers, destroyed furniture throughout the home, clothes thrown all over the place, a broken television, and a broken lamp.
The hell wrong with him? The hell was he so mad about? Maybe he didn't like bumpy coochies. He was mad the coochie wasn't smooth. Is that it?
What was most surprising about the allegations was the police report, where investigators dropped a bombshell. 50 and Daphne had secretly welcomed a child. Yup! Daphne had quietly given birth to a baby boy named Sire Jackson in September 2012, which was about 9 months before their domestic incident went down. In a statement, her lawyer said, Daphne Joy and Curtis Jackson have been together for a few years in an exclusive relationship. They had a child, and now Daphne's #1 priority is to ensure both her and the baby's safety during this difficult time. However, the Los Angeles city attorney referred to Daphne as 50's former girlfriend. 50 was facing up to 5 years in prison, but he took a plea deal and was ordered to do 30 days of community service, and he was placed on 3 years probation. By that point, it appeared that their romantic relationship was over.
Bye, Ashley.
It wasn't until January 2014 that 50 publicly acknowledged their son Sire. Then came July 2015. 50 was ordered to pay Rick Ross's baby mama $5 million after he posted a sex tape of her and another man online in order to get under Rick's skin. Weeks later, 50 filed for personal bankruptcy in Connecticut. He told the court he was only worth about $4.4 million, and his online displays of wealth were all smoke and mirrors.
Look at him trying to get out of that lawsuit.
His lawyer told the court that 50's bank account was approaching $0 because of unpaid debts, which included $1,737 he owed to his grandfather.
Not him borrowing money from Paw.
As for 50, he told the court, "Now that I filed for bankruptcy, I'm not as cool as I was last week."
Now just sit your ass down. You ain't been cool since Go Shawty, it's your birthday.
The most interesting part about his bankruptcy filing was the revelation that Daphne was only receiving $1,267 per month in child support, and his first child's mother, Shaniqua Tompkins, was receiving a little over $6,000 per month.
Oh, really? What happened to have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire?
That's the biggest scam 50 did, man. 50 done told these chicks you get a baby by him, you be a millionaire. Cap! By the way, Laura Villalobos, thank you so much for, she copped something off the Akademiks.shop. Also salute to Brittany. I keep telling you, man, this is why I gotta love my chat queens. My chat queens always, they always doing some shit. Oh, she copped the hoodie. Okay, girl. And she used a discount code. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Brittany. Thank you for that, Brittany. Holy shit.
While 50 had all that going on, Daphne moved on with Jason Derulo in the fall of 2015. BET.com reported that 50 flooded his social media account with pictures of his and Daphne's son Sire during the 2015 holidays. But when Daphne and Jason went public with their romance by posting intimate vacation pictures, 50 suddenly removed all the photos of his son Sire from his Instagram feed. 50 turned the pettiness up a notch by commenting on a photo of Daphne and Jason with, "But don't worry, baby, I'm fine, just a little shook up. LMAO. Good morning."
Oh, him feeling was hurt.
After about 6 months of dating, a source told TMZ that Daphne ended things with Jason. Jason moved on and later made Jenna Frumes a single mother.
Y'all messy as hell.
Ooh, that's ain't no bad. Who's this? Okay, we got a couple more tweets. This is crazy, chat. All right. So the All-Star party. So Diddy says, "Yo, your pussy don't hurt? Be straight with me." So the second is he quoted my text asking for help with more furniture for the house. Here Sean writes, "Rico's ready." So who was that? I think it was a man named Michael, or maybe it's role play. Sean was Rico. My bad. Yeah. AOC says, "You don't know?" So I don't. Comey says, "Why did you send Sean a photo of pink toilet paper?" Jane says, "To show that my period was about to come down, that I needed the night off. Let's postpone." AUSA says, "Did he write back?" Jane says, "You're getting your hair done for nothing. I'm done." What? Holy. Diddy says, "You're getting your hair done for nothing. I'm done." So it looked like Diddy didn't want to go out with her no more, or wherever.
Jenna Frumes a single mother.
Y'all messy as hell.
Daphne put her focus back on raising her son, and she and 50 patched up their friendship as well. Now, let's fast forward to July 2018. 50 was having a very busy month. After Remy Ma shared a picture of her slimmed-down figure on Instagram, 50 left a comment that read,
"Damn, Remy, you lost mad weight. Hey, Slim." With his thirsty ass.
Apparently, Remy's husband, Papoose, wasn't feeling that comment. Papoose responded,
"Damn, Daphne Joy, no wedding yet? If 50 Cent doesn't marry you, I'll introduce you to my homeboy. He's more mature." My left shoe is more mature than 50 Cent.
And then 2 weeks later, 50 was involved in another online feud. This time, it was with his on-again, off-again friend, Floyd Mayweather. Floyd posted a photo from his son's high school graduation, and 50 made fun of the boxer's literacy in the comments. A week after 50's shady comment, Floyd's ghostwriter, y'all so messy. Floyd took to his Instagram to post a lengthy response. The post, which is still on Floyd's account after all these years, drops some interesting tea. The boxer called 50 a certified snitch who hasn't had a hit song on the radio in years. Floyd then accused 50 of living in an apartment in New Jersey and staying in other people's business just to stay relevant. The most damaging part of the clapback was when Floyd wrote, "So quick to gossip like a why don't you tell everybody how you got herpes from DJ?"
Yeah. Say what now? Not the bumpy coochie again. Holy.
That drop of tea also led people to revisit D-Ray's statement he made back in 2011 about someone on the cover of Smooth magazine having a bumpy coochie.
What in the Nestle Crunch is going on in Hollywood?
Floyd ended his message by saying, "Just remember I was with you every day, and your driver Bruce was my driver also. I know where all your bones are buried. So be easy, Curtis Jackson."
Not the government name.
But he wasn't done. In another post, Floyd included a photo of Maury Povich along with side-by-side photos of 50 and his sons Sire and Marquise. In his caption, Floyd took shots at 50's strained relationship with Marquise. And then Floyd added, "Don't worry, Marquise. Uncle Floyd still got you. I would hold little man down too, but you're still not sure if he really belongs to you."
Yeah. A bumpy coochie and questionable paternity? Fix it, Jesus.
The years passed by, and 50 started a relationship with a woman named Jamira Haynes in 2019. As for Daphne, well, the rumors about the alleged snap, crackle, pop still couldn't keep the ninjas away. In April 2021, she was spotted out with Diddy. 50 reposted the image on his Instagram along with the caption, "Nah, me and Puff fight over business shit. If he liked a girl, he liked a girl. I don't give a." Daphne would go on publicly to express her admiration for Diddy by reposting one of his shirtless photos. While looking through Daphne's Instagram account, we noticed that not only is Diddy following her, but Joy Chavis is following her too. And Daphne is following them back. In case you're unaware, Joy and Diddy were spotted swapping spit on a yacht back in September 2021. That means Daphne was hanging out with him before Joy played tonsil hockey with him.
What in the sister wives is going on here?
Although 50 appeared to be unbothered by Daphne's new romance, in September 2022, he turned the pettiness up a notch. After Daphne posted a photo of herself enjoying Diddy's iHeartRadio Music Festival performance, 50 shared a picture of him and his son, along with the caption, "Oh, that's your mommy over there with Puffy, LOL. Remember what I told you the other day? These be crazy, SMH." At that point, Daphne had had enough. She commented on his post, "Please stop doing this to me. I never bother you, and I'm an outstanding mother to our son. Can we please just focus on that, please?" Diddy got sued by his ex-girlfriend Cassie in November 2023, and they settled the lawsuit one day later. Of course, 50 couldn't help but taunt.
50 just came up in court. He's not referred to by name, but he's referred to as the father of her child. Look, so basically, Diddy says, "Yo, you got your hair done for nothing," because she said her period's about to come. Comey says, "What did you mean? Movie night was not on my mind. What was that?" Jane says, "We would not have an entertainer. We would just watch one of our own movies for hotel nights and would call it movie night." "What did you write?" Jane says, "I wrote, 'Why do you talk about the father of my child?'" That's 50. "All because you don't get your way one night and bust a nut." What did he say back in this voice message? He says, "I don't got time, baby girl." Wow. Holy. It's getting spicy, chat.
Diddy over the matter. 50 also announced that he was creating a documentary about all of the allegations. Diddy was hit with more legal issues, including a $30 million lawsuit filed by his former producer, Rodney Jones. In court docs, Rodney claimed Daphne and Diddy's other girlfriend, Young Miami, were sex workers who were hired by Diddy. Rodney went on to say Diddy paid the woman a monthly fee to be a part of his harem. Without tagging Daphne, 50 captioned an Instagram photo, "I didn't know you was a sex worker, you little sex worker."
LOL. On March 20th, didn't know harem. Rodney went on to say girlfriend Young Miami, Rodney Jones. In court docs, Rodney claimed Daphne and Diddy's other girlfriend.
So that claim was right by Rodney Jones then, right?
And Young Miami were sex workers who were hired by Diddy. Rodney went on to say Diddy paid.
Oh, both of them. So if one's a sex worker, what's the likelihood that Young Miami was a sex worker?
The woman a monthly fee to be a part of his harem. Without tagging Daphne, 50 captioned an Instagram photo, "I didn't know you was a sex worker, you little sex worker. LOL." On March 28, 2024, a source close to 50 told Us Weekly that due to the allegations about Daphne's involvement with Diddy, 50 was going to ask a court for sole custody of their son. Just sit your black ass down. Daphne took to her Instagram to deny all of Rodney's allegations. And then in a separate post, she aired 50 out. She accused 50 of only seeing their son 10 times in 2 years before launching into allegations that 50 forcefully took advantage of her. She added that he had damaged the last hope she had for him as a father to preserve their family. She added, "You have broken our hearts for the last and final time." Now, keep in mind, sources have reported that she made these allegations against 50 after he made it known he was going to ask for full custody of their son. 50 didn't directly respond to the allegations against him. Instead, he posted a photo of Diddy and Daphne on his Instagram and wrote, "You moved a mile away in hopes of having another baby with me, but I was busy. So you moved back, and then you started receiving money from Brother Love. Now here we are, little sex worker." This ninja, he a big-ass baby. Man, child, he gonna cry in the car. His ass should have stayed with Vivica Fox. Hell, she had all that profit from her wig collection. Okay, she grown. She a woman of a particular age. She don't do drama or mess. She would have reeled his ass on in. Could have been somewhere eating crumpets and drinking tea, hell, with their pinky finger up. Do y'all think 50 will win full custody? Or will Daphne use their past domestic issue and his alleged detachment from their son against him in a court of law? Let us know down below. And thanks for watching this hot, stinking mess.
Okay. All right. I'm low-key pushing it with time, but let me see. Okay, so she confronts him. I guess Diddy was throwing the idea of 50 Cent in her face or talking shit about him. I guess maybe he was saying, "Yo, why the fuck am I giving you all this money? The nigga you have a kid with ain't giving you no money. He barely giving you shit. I'm giving you all this money and you don't want to do shit for me, right?" Probably was saying that. Combs did a voice note and says, "You need to get on your job." Comey says, "How did you interpret that? Making sure he's happy these nights." So how did you respond? "I thought he was always bringing up that he's always bringing up pain for the house. It felt like, I don't know, it felt like it was guilt tripping." Okay. All right. They're supposed to wrap very soon. Again, it should be the last few questions. This was supposed to end at 5. I got to run at 5. So I got to run in 5 minutes. I ain't going to lie to you, chat. I ain't going to lie. Somebody says, "How is 50 sensitive when he's cracking jokes?" Come on, chat. He's a little bit hurt. Obviously, it's not that he cares like that about her, but this becomes a stain upon 50's jacket. That's the mother of your child. Like, that's the mother of your child, right? Again, if it was just a girlfriend, nobody gives a fuck. That's the mother of your child, though. Okay? Let's see if we can get any other tweets before we wrap. Let's see. Okay. Nah, he was hurt. He was definitely hurt. He's definitely hurt. Chat, let me make sure I got all the donations read, because I do. I'm going to have to run the fuck out of here. I can't even lie to you. Let me see. I wish I could stick around. I gotta go link with Cardi. I'm sorry. I feel so fake. I gotta go link with Cardi. Maybe I get a chance to chop it up with what's the name? Someone said Diddy slamming out 50 is like Saucy doing that to you. Pause, nigga. says doing this to a op baby mom is legendary. That's a legendary W. You think that's a legendary W? Raw Rap now says they can't even clown 50 because they all freaking the same chicks in the industry. That's true too. Blind Girls Read too. Thank you for becoming a member as well. Stevie J got a lot of energy to burn since the freak offs ended. You think Stevie J was in the freak offs? King Raji, thank you for the 2. Says free sire. DJ Gutter, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. And Brandon Wood says, actually got to be put on the injury reserve for the freak offs. Holy, this is crazy. Let me get one more tweet update and then chat. I do have to run. Oh, man. Monday is going to be a fucking movie, isn't it? So this is going to continue on Monday. Okay. We're just waiting. All right, chat. By the way, thank you guys. You don't know how much it means to me to be able to do the stream today. I came in today drunk, sleep deprived, but I got it done. Y'all know I'm wearing the same outfit from yesterday. I got to go shower. I got to go do a few things and about to skedaddle in a second, man. Big act outside today, man. You know how it goes. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I think I got my security, everybody waiting on me and shit like that. We just got to make a couple of moves still, okay? Someone said, act stream till 6. Come on, bro. The Academy going crazy. I know. Trust me, I never want to get off stream. Trust me. Y'all should know this, right? Okay. All right. Let me see if I get one more tweet in. If I can't get one more tweet in, man. Yeah, I can't get that last tweet in. Fuck. Chat, I love y'all. Through the good and the bad, I love y'all. You know what this has told me? Today has told me if a 100-millionaire baby mama could be bought for $333 a day, trust me, anything is possible, bro. Anything is possible. Chat, I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. If I missed any tweets, because tomorrow there's no court, but we'll do our catch up and hit Lauren. Well, not Lauren's not there. We'll hit Logic, Unc, and all these other people. Go fuck with Unc right now, then. Go fuck with Unc when he gets out of court. I don't think we're gonna get another tweet. I'm gonna be honest with you. Or else I just gotta stay here and wait for a long ass time. So, chat. Oh, here's the last tweet. Okay, cool. I think this is a good time to break for the day and the week. Jurors, thanks for staying late. Avoid any coverage about the case. All rise. All y'all, all rise. Chat, I love you. I love y'all so much. Thank you guys giving the motivation, the strength, and the power to stream. Thank you guys. I don't take it for granted. Never 1 minute, never one moment. I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day 6, okay? Today was day 5, so day 6 is tomorrow. Peace.
So the Diddy and Cassie situation has been getting freakier and freakier by the day. The more and more I hear about these allegations, Diddy is a freaky man, the king of the freak-offs. And Cassie, you feel me, she was young, vulnerable. But like what Ak said, she could have left. Like, Diddy was not holding her well. This is what's hard for me. Allegedly, Diddy wasn't holding her hostage, but she said on the video that came out in the hotel where he hit her over and drug her back, she was trying to leave one of the freak-offs. And Diddy said, oh no, you're not going to leave the freak-offs. You got it. Yeah. Wait till the dude, bust a nut, allegedly. Then all over you, then scrape it off, go in the other room and rub it on my nipples. That's what he wanted. It sounds so crazy to say, but that's what Diddy wanted. Like, we seen him in the robe. I thought he was just fresh out the shower. But allegedly, he was probably butt naked. I'm surprised there was no baby oil on her or him, or she wiped it off. That's why he was so mad. It was no baby oil on. Hey, man. I genuinely feel bad for Cassie. I feel bad for her husband, too, because he has to be in court and he's listening to all these things. And I don't really think Cassie's lying about anything. Like, Cassie just seems like a nice girl, probably like gentle, innocent, like, and she just wanted a career. Like, man, I'm struggling here because I want to be very, very honest about everything, like my point of view. I don't think Diddy was the best of best people, and I think everything he did to Cassie was wrong, and it was definitely manipulative and all that stuff. But like, is it sex trafficking though? Like, this is what he's charged for. Like, domestic violence, yes. Assault, yes. Like, probably a bunch of other crazy stuff, yes. But sex trafficking, bro, I don't know if you could say he was sex trafficking. But it's only day 2 of the trial. And I'm gonna be very, very unbiased about every single thing I say. It's day 2 of the trial. Diddy is he's there every day. They say that he's looking white as hell, he's gray as hell. He's, you feel me? They said he was looking at Cassie the whole time. But day 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe 2 weeks later, there might be someone else taking the stand, and we don't know how that's gonna go. Maybe like 3 days later, there's gonna be a new person taking the stand, and they just expose everything about Diddy. Like, we don't know fully everything Diddy's done yet. Like, there might have been men that he was having freak offs with. Like, ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, Act was the line about what he said. Diddy should just came out and said that he was a flexible, bro. He should just said he was bisexual, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And what Act said, bro, all these rappers gotta come out who was around Diddy, like really, really hung around Diddy and was like really cool with him. They need to come out and like, yeah, bro. You gotta defend yourself, your integrity. You feel me? But your boy Big Act News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And do you feel like Diddy's innocent, or do you feel like he's guilty? And we're talking about sex trafficking. Like, we're not talking about is he a good person or not. Do you think he's guilty of sex trafficking, Cassie? It's your boy Big Act News, and I'm out.